Hi, Dr. Yoshiram with Oasis Family Medicine here, and I'd like to let everyone who does not already know about it that we do brain mapping in the office here. And what is brain mapping? It is qualitative EEG. Why do we do it? It's basically to check for overall brain health, and brain health is one of my kind of little pet passions. I love dealing with the brain. I love helping brains. It's obviously our most complex organ, so there's a lot that can go into helping a brain, a lot that can affect a brain. Way too many items to go over in a very short video blog here. However, many people are familiar with doing MRIs or CAT scans for the head, and those show structural changes. So obviously very appropriate at certain points in time. They can show up tumors or strokes. However, qualitative EEG picks up brain function. So there's a difference, right? The MRI or CAT scan shows structure, but it doesn't show function. It doesn't show how well your brain is functioning. And that's something that the brain mapping can do. And so it basically looks at your delta brain waves and your theta brain waves and your alpha brain waves and your beta brain waves. And all of those have different purposes, and the goal is truly to be able to access all of those brain waves at whatever time is most appropriate for each portion of our brain. And so it's a beautiful, relatively simple test, but if you don't have a really high functioning brain, you might look into it. And then just a little FYI, Medicare actually pays for it. It can go through, we can courtesy bill if you don't have Medicare, we can courtesy bill your insurance. And so if you do not feel that you have a perfectly functioning brain and you are a current Oasis Family Medicine patient or know someone who ought to get that tested, feel free to call us up and see what that entails. But it's a very useful modality to look at the brain. Then if that shows something wrong, there's a number of therapies that we can consider, including one might be neurofeedback, but that's not always necessary. First step is to get some good objective data, and then we decide on appropriate therapies. So hopefully you find this useful. Feel free to pass it along to anybody who does have a broken brain in whatever manner. And this is Dr. Yoshiram with Oasis Family Medicine, wishing you the very, very best. Take care.